Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tefty. Let's make a beat. So today I have the MPC One set up. It is chained into the analog heat for some extra saturation, and I plan on using the iPad as a sound source. And I'm going to sample the iPad into the MPC One, and that's going to be the general setup for now. So I'm going to make track 16 the iPad track, and I have a MIDI out on the actual hardware right here going into a Steinberg UR22 Mark II audio interface. This audio interface is hooked directly into the iPad, and that's how we're going to have sound coming out of the iPad and also be able to send some MIDI as well directly to it. So let's go MIDI port, the MPC, and it's MIDI port 1. And Quanta is currently loaded up on the iPad. I am currently planning on using AudioDamage's Quanta. It's a grain/hybrid synth. It's really cool, sounds awesome. Now, one of the benefits of having it routed this way is I can actually set up a sequence directly on the MPC and then have it play the whatever synthesizer on the iPad, and then track that into the looper onto the MPC One and then make that a track. Now, before we get into sounds with Quanta, we need some sort of rhythm, some sort of beat, just to kind of like set the tone and stuff. So let's go grab a kit real quick. I'm gonna take this kit for now. And we're gonna roll all the way back to track 1. Track 1 is going to be our kit, our percussion kit. Yeah, it's got some flavor to it. I think I'm gonna slow things down. Let's go 95. Just to see how that feels. By the way, I also hooked up a USB keyboard, like so. This is like a cheap keyboard off of Amazon, and plugged it directly into the hub that is connected to the MPC. So I can actually label tracks with the keyboard as opposed to using the touchscreen, since I find that so annoying typing in the letters on there. So anyways, let's see if we can come up with something. Some other stuff here too, I like that. Okay, let's go back to track 16. So track 16 is hooked up to the Quanta. At any point, if I get sick of the beat, I can always filter it down, get this vibe going. But let's work with some stuff. It's a bit loud. We need a preset. Let's stop the track. Let's go to the factory presets. There's quite a few factory presets in here. Also like some famous people making sounds too, which is really cool. Maybe I should do a key or a pad to start out with. Let's try pad. It's a complicated pad. Maybe. Captive chords. Kind of weird. Something I like about this. Something in there. Let's try this. I believe we need 4 bars, so I'm already going to double up the sequence here. So now it's 4 bars officially. So I'm going to record the MIDI into the MPC for this on track 16, and then I'll sample this later on a separate pass. So now if we go to looper, shift looper, it's currently set up to 16 bars. And as you can see, I have the input. That's the Quanta input. For anybody curious, my routing is relatively complex. I do have a mixing board off to my side, and I route everything through the mixing board, and then I send through alternate buses the inputs to any MPC device or any sampling device I want to do on there. So I have the main bus, and then I have alternate 1, 2, and 3, 4 on there that I can route. Can be a little complicated. You don't have to do that. You could actually just route stuff directly into the inputs. But since I like to have things in a patch bay, I do it a little bit more complicated. So just want to throw that out there real quick. Also, if you guys have been using the iPad for music production, I would like to know. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what apps you're using and if you're using it in conjunction with the MPC platform. And while you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps slap the algorithm into place. Is there anything I want to mess with in here? I don't know if I want to like get my hands on stuff and mess with things as it plays. So I think I'm just going to record this. I think we need the input louder. All right, export. We are going to name this. So here's where my handy dandy keyboard comes into place. Let's name it Captive Chords. Captive Chords sample or 8-bar loop. 8 bars. We'll say that. Captive Chords, 8 bars. Do it. And then let's keep. Now let's go back to main over here. Let's make it track 5. Edit samples. Captive Chords right there. Thank you. I believe it exported all 16 measures that I have in there. So I think if I go trim again, and then I go by regions, make it 16 regions, yeah. So then we hit Shift, Convert, New Drum Program, do it, back to the main menu, Programs, here it is. Cool, I'm gonna make a sequence of that real quick. So this is just a sample now. Track 5, Captive Chords slices. So back to track 16, I am now going to erase the data in track 16. Do it. So now I have a clear sequence once again, and I can actually do something else here. Let's go, maybe let's hear what else they have pads wise. Kind of busy. You know, I think I might scrap that first sample now that I think about it, because it kind of locked me into some stuff that I don't know if I want to keep. Yeah, I think I want to change the harmonic feel of stuff, and that's kind of locking me into it. So I am going to mute Captive Chords. So sometimes the first one is a dud. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Let's just play around with it. Kind of feeling that. All right, to the looper, gonna hit clear, gonna hit record and play. Export. This one is going to be called, what is this? Wavetable Wanderer? Wavetable Wanderer, 8 bars. Now sample edit, 16 regions. Cool, shift, convert to a new drum program, please. Go on over to, yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of the captive chords. Just change this completely into this new thing. Actually, I think this will work now. Trying to decide if I want to keep that stop that happens from the natural reverb just being cut, because it is kind of cool having that in there, or if I want to like, I could make it 8 bars and have it happen every 8 bars, or I could just make it the next sequence so it never happens. Or I could throw some reverb on this and then it will kind of blend a little bit better. So let's actually try that first. Let's go reverb, air reverb, edit, turn down the mix. Increase the reverb time. A little bit better. I bet if I put a delay in there, it would probably like further solidify it. Like air delay, do quarter notes. Yeah, quarters, feedback. Let's go like 44, mix 30. Kind of needs a little massaging, but I think like for now, it's fine. I could make it 8 bars, and then that would probably help break it up a little bit more. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. Let's make it 8 bars anyways. Let's go double, and then this one we need to redo actually. Let's go back over to track 16 into Quanta. Let's erase the track 16 as well. Do it, yes. And then let's get something else, preset. Let's see, maybe go to keys. Ooh, that is nice. Sounds really cool. Okay, there's definitely something here. I'm gonna turn down the time correction a bit so there's a little bit more humanistic stuff in there. And this is gonna be 8 bars. Let's try it. All right, let's get that. Clear that loop and hit record and let's do it. Export. We are naming this multi-level pluck. It's kind of a pluck, right? Yeah. Keep sample edit. Multi-level pluck is already selected. Perfect. Regions, 16 regions. Excellent. Shift, convert into this new program. Go over to main. Main, please. Multi-level pluck. Rename this. That'd be kind of cool as a breakdown. Okay, but we need to do this real quick. Also, track mute 16 so we don't hear that. And let's do it. Oh. Hold up. Time correction needs to be 100% of this. Otherwise, it'll be a little weird. Okay. So maybe I pan this one a bit to the right and the other track gets panned to the left a bit. Create some separation. Next, I want to take out some of the low end of this multi-level. So maybe we'll just do like a filter. air filter. Thank you very much. We're going to change this to a high pass. Go high pass 4 maybe? Okay. Do something similar to this one too. All right, moving on. We need some sort of bass sound now, and I really don't know what. It's gonna work. Let's see, maybe there's some basses in here. It's cool. One thing that I don't know how to do is time sync the tempo of Quanta to the clock of MPC through the MIDI. And maybe I'm just completely missing it. It doesn't look like there's any kind of tempo sync. I don't think anyways. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, looks like it's all done with an envelope, so I have to go in, I have to time sync and do some time stretching type of stuff to make that work. I think I'm gonna skip that for now. If I wasn't recording a video, I might do that, but for the sake of keeping the video not super long. Heimbach coming in through with the organ. It's pretty meaty, that's probably too much. I like that. Super epic and cinematic. You know, I think we're gonna go with that. I honestly did not think that was gonna work, but there's something about it that I'm really feeling. Maybe I could tweak some of the filters on there so it's not so brassy. Surprisingly works because it's enough of a pad, enough of like a bass pad type of sound that doesn't have to completely lock in with the kick that was already put in that track. So it's kind of creating like these two separate energies that seem to be working, which is cool. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Let's see, shift looper. Let's clear the buffer, get ready, and record. Okay, export. I'm just gonna call this epic bass or cinema bass. We'll do that. Keep sample edit, cinema bass, regions, 16 regions, great. Shift, convert into a new drum program. Great. Now, let's mute track 16. So we got the Wanderer chops, we got the multi-level chops, and now we're going to use the cinema bass. Man, having a keyboard right next to this to be able to name stuff super quick. The saturation of analog heat giving it even more growl. Nice. I'm liking that a lot. Let's see how this feels if we sweep up. Yeah, there's some stuff going on here. Not bad, not bad. Back to track 16. Could add a little stuff here and there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that. A little texture. Pretty cool, actually. Digging it. Back to the looper, clear the buffer, arm it, and record. What was this called? Mirror neurons? Keep, sample edits, regions, 16, convert, do it. What else should I put in there? It's already sounding pretty sonically full, you know? I want to leave space for Memes to do like a melody on top of it. So I don't want to fill it up too much. It could potentially use some more percussion, like maybe another kit to have some extra, you know, type of stuff going on in there. But I also like the feeling of where the percussion is at the moment. Let's try it. Let's grab another kit and see if it works. Maybe something like that, actually. Something understated. Stop, please. Track 1, main kit. Track 2, extra percussion. Just do 4 bars on that. See if that works. Yeah, that's actually working out pretty cool. I think we need one more track though. I guess we'll call this extra percussion 2. Yeah, I wanted this. I want like a 16th hat. See if it actually works. Let's see. I don't know. In pieces it could work. Maybe just have some claps in there. Yeah, make that 4 bars. 16 beats. All right, I know what I need to do. I need to pick a sound that kind of is like a lead that stands out on Quanta that's going to be triggered live with MIDI so it doesn't get filtered. So you have a little separation right there that I can turn on and off. I think that's the goal. So let's go back to 16. Turn these back on. Track 16, please. So we need some sort of lead on here. Let's go to Divine. Ooh. Sounds really cool, but I don't know if it's gonna work. The track. Also cool. They're all really cool, but I think I need to find something that's a little more melodic. Like maybe this. Yeah, I'm gonna work with this, see what happens. Time correction, let's make it like 85. Well, hey Memes.
Hi, Tefty.
Made a jam, made a beat, you know?
I see that. As always,
Yes.
so fun to hear.
Definitely fun, yeah. Obviously, you've already heard it and kind of came up with something real quick, right?
It is definitely a real quick thing. And I'm always wondering if, well, is that the one? Maybe I have a different one. But when you have something and something inspired that moment, then you just run with it.
Yeah, I think it's tough to know when inspiration is inspiration at times when you're in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can always look back to it and be like, oh, yeah, no, that was dope. But like when you're in the middle of it, sometimes you're like, yeah, maybe this is cool. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, well, shall we jam on this?
Let's have fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Down in the middle, crashing and burning the soul. Fires live with all, lighting the way to my was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
And I love how very moody it was.
Uh-huh.
A little bit dark. I really love it.
Yeah, it had this dark mystical magic thing going on with like the sparkles. It's using grain samples from Quanta, so
yeah.
like that sparkly granular sample type of thing is creating this magic, dark magic. You know?
Dark magic.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun jam.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It very moody. You know.
Definitely moody.
Well, I think that's it for the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for going on the journey and watching. We do appreciate all the support I hear on the channel. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, leave us a comment as well. Let us know what you're doing in the music world. Also, if you've used Quanta before on the iPad or the MPC combo type of thing with an iPad, we'd love to know in the comments.
Can't wait to do more.
Yeah.
More
absolutely.
jammy jams.
We'll see you next time, guys. Deuces.
Deuces.